Yo, what's up? Top of the morning to you, wealth champions. Today is Wednesday, November the 6th, 2019. And y'all know what it is. It's time for the Daily Hustle with your boy H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur from Wealth Creation Playbook.com. And today's short video, I want to help you understand the power of networking. Guys, if they say your net worth equals your net worth, then to me, that means I should be constantly evolving my net worth. I should be constantly adding to and upgrading my net worth if I want my net worth to constantly be upgraded and growing on a regular and consistent basis. But so many people, just because of the way we've been trained, have no clue how to properly network. So books like this is what I study to help me understand the power of networking. This one is just a very short, see how thin that is? Just something very short, but it's powerful. It's called The Art of Dealing with People, right? The Art of Dealing with People. And I think this is going to help somebody this morning. It says, if you want to make, and this is particularly speaking of networking events, and when you're being introduced to someone for the first time, how do you get that person to be added to your network, at least long enough to see if a working relationship can develop, right? And from there, maybe that person can be added to your inner circle or whatever. But it says, if you want to make a good impression on others, the most effective way is to let them know that you are impressed by them. Let them know that that they impress you, and they will judge you one of the smartest, most personable individuals they have met. However, this is what most people do by default because we've been trained to do this, right? However, if you compete with them, and they will be firmly convinced that you are a fool who doesn't know his way around. Guys, don't compete with people. Instead, let them know that you are impressed by them. What do I mean by don't compete? I have sons, and I've done this in the past, y'all. Somebody comes up to me and we're introduced. Hey, how you doing? What do you do? Oh man, I'm a father. My sons play basketball. Oh, you don't say. My sons play basketball and they play it at this college or this high school. They've done this and they scored this many points and all of this, right? Instantly, we've got into a chest puffing war because the minute I say my son is this, that, and the other, what do you think that person's going to say? Well, my son is that, this, and the other. And that goes back and forth, and no real connection is ever made, y'all. On the other hand, if I hear from that person that, hey, I'm a business owner and, here in the local St. Louis area, and instead of me saying, oh, I'm also a business owner and my business is this, that, and the other, and I say, man, that's amazing. Tell me a little bit more about your business. That must be, it must take a lot of guts and heart to run your own business. You must be extremely intelligent and passionate about what you do. Talk to me about it. Then they're going to open up a little bit more about what it is that they do, right? And when you continue to let the person know that you're impressed by them and you take a genuine interest in what they are doing, who they are, what they bring to the table, the number one thing a person loves to talk about is themselves. So if you keep probing and asking questions to get them to reveal more about themselves, and as they are doing that, you compliment them and let you know how impressed you are by that, they're going to open up to you and a bond is going to form. And before the conversation is over, most people, I would say 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, will realize what's happening, and they're going to realize that they've been talking about themselves the whole time. I say, wait a minute, you know what? What is it that you do? You know, are you from around here? What do you have going on? And you will be given the opportunity to open the floodgates about who you are, what you do, and what you have going on. And from there, a relationship can be established. Let me give you a couple more of these tips though, but I want you to, that was the one that stuck out to me the most. But if you are going to learn how to add to your net worth, which ultimately will increase your net worth, then some of these tips will also help you. Think other people are important, right? It's not always about you. You treat people like they are important, they will always want to come around. Notice people. This is one that a lot of us are going to have trouble with. Why? Because we've learned to live in here, right? But you got to notice people, compliment people, acknowledge people, look them in the eye, right? Not a lot of people doing that these days. So just by doing that can change your sphere of influence in a heartbeat, right? Don't compete with people. We just went over that. And know when to correct others. That's a tricky one, man. It's hard to know when to correct others. Most of the time, you don't. But every now and then, it's okay. But if you make a habit of correcting people on every little thing that they say, do, or every little misstep, they're going to think you're a jerk. There's no other way to say it. There's no sugarcoating that. So don't major in the minors. And remember, if you, my friend, want to make a good first impression, let people know that you are impressed by them. Your net worth equals your net worth. So work on ways of genuinely learning how to connect with people so you can add people to your circle. And the more people you add to your circle, the more you'll find the ones that are a good fit for you. But always remember this: some people are in your life for a reason, some people are in your life for a season, right? Don't turn seasonal people into lifers, but in that season, they might be able to add a tremendous amount of value to your life. In that season, they might introduce you to some lifers. So understand the power of networking and get to it. Hey, do me a huge favor, man. If you've gotten any value whatsoever out of this video, then I want you to go ahead and hit the like button on this page. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button to the channel. And then do me a favor, man, go ahead and share this with someone who is struggling building and making friends, someone who is struggling adding to their circle and they're increasing their network. And this might just bless their lives, man. And lastly, if you have not already gone over to wealthcreationplaybook.com and gotten your free ebook and video course on how to build wealth from scratch, right? How to overcome the 6 money killers, you might want to go check that out, man. So hopefully I'll see you on the other side of that free video course, man. Until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it. Each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.